welcome to Mystery Beers episode number 265 of
Brutal Battle, and it's the final Mystery Beers episode of this set of 3, and thank you again to Chris from Wine World, who's the one who picked out all these beers, and the last 2 episodes so far,
pretty good.
Pretty decent. Nothing's really super wowed us.
And there were a couple that were like, eh.
Yeah, nothing super wowed us yet, but I think the one we did like the most so far was the Evolution White Belgian Wit.
Yeah, that was really good.
That was actually quite tasty. That did kind of wow us. It did kind of wow us.
Especially because, like, it's not something we would have picked up on our own.
Yeah, and also, like, you know, we had kind of just talked about how we forgot that Evolution Brewing existed.
Yeah.
So that too. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. Let's go with beer A. These beers look pretty different, by the way. The last episode, they look kind of similar. This one, they're looking pretty different. This one looks like probably a lager of sorts. It's very yellow.
Very yellow.
And pretty clear. There's like a little haze to it. Maybe chill haze. But yeah. Oh, good girl. Cat scratching the post she's supposed to scratch.
Oh, I just drank some. I didn't even sniff it.
What do you do?
I got distracted. I don't know.
Oh, my goodness. You can't just put a beer in Rebecca's hand, apparently, and trust her to do the right thing.
I was like, okay, well, this is the color. Next we drink.
Okay, so wipe your memory of what you tasted.
Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention. Okay. I was too much like, oh my gosh, I shouldn't have done that.
All right, so we already talked about the color. What does it smell like? It smells like a lager.
Yeah, it does.
But there's a decent little hop characteristic on there that's a little extra.
I'm getting honeysuckle.
Yeah, definitely. Slight hay note, not nearly as much as I typically get with lagers, but yeah, it's there. Little lemon peel nose to it with that bitterness on the finish. Low-level bitterness. It smells kind of crisp and refreshing, which you would assume for a lager. I don't know. It smells like a nice lager. Let's go in.
Okay, I'm going in for my second sip. I like it.
Yeah.
It's nice and easy, yet flavorful.
Yeah, there is a bit of like a citrusy kind of hit at the very end of it, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, there's like a lot of different flavors kind of playing around. Like you're getting the honeysuckle, sweetness, a little bitterness.
There's like that slight hay note on the finish of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bitterness is like pretty low.
Yeah.
But
it's there.
Appropriate for what the flavor level of the beer is.
It's well balanced. I like it.
That's a nice one.
I'll definitely enjoy sipping on this one.
I like that citrusy note too. On the first sip, it was coming in just at the end, and then subsequent sips, it's kind of there throughout, which is kind of nice. And it is kind of coming off, not like I was saying like a lemon peel on the nose. It's coming off more of like a very light, kind of like diluted orange flavor. But it's good. I like this. Very easy, very sessionable.
Yeah.
Another beer that would be great on a hot day.
Like today.
You could ignore it like Rebecca did while she was distracted.
I did. I was like, I'm not even going to pay attention to this at all.
or you could really pay attention to the flavors.
Which I did the second time.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
I'm into it.
Yeah, I like it.
One of the real good ones. All right, so what is B looking like? Now, describe...
Yes, I'm not...
Orange.
Yeah, there's like a little like red to it.
Yeah, there's like a slight pinkish reddish hue to the orange color, which is interesting. And it does have, I mean, this would insinuate sour to me.
Yeah. Based
off the color, but also the bubbles on the top, the head retention. There's not a lot of head to it, but what is there is relatively fine bubbles. So that would also indicate to me probably a sour. We'll see.
I feel like I'm not getting much on this. I mean, it smells like tart. And like it's making my mouth salivate, but like...
I don't really smell... Like, it is so low level on the aroma. It's kind of ridiculous.
I mean, besides, like I said, like I can smell this and I can tell this is going to be a sour beer.
It doesn't even smell that sour to me. Like, I honestly question smelling it, whether it actually is a sour. Because I get a lot of the grain bill on the nose. Like, a lot of that kind... And it is, like, kind of like a hay note, like we were getting off the first one, off of beer A.
Okay, I just went in for a taste.
Okay, I'm still sniffing. Sniffing further and getting deeper sniffs repeatedly, there is a slight fruitiness on the nose, but it's very hard to discern.
And you can't tell what it is. And even... I won't say too much till you have your first sip. I still can't figure out what it is.
Oh, it's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
This can't be a sour. Because it's not... I mean, there's a little tanginess on it, but it's very sweet. Okay, well, it's not very sweet, but it's sweeter than you would assume. Actually, you know what? I think this might be supposed to be a fruited sour.
Yeah, I do.
But it's not sour, like, pretty much at all. And it's
not really fruited either, though.
Yeah, the fruit... I'm trying to figure out what it is. It's just kind of like sweet. And nondescript fruit.
If I had to pick, I'd say strawberry.
Okay, yeah. Actually, that's a good idea because strawberries can be pretty low level on flavor.
And
you know what? Sniff it. I think you might be right on the strawberry.
I think it's strawberry.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, but I
probably needed a lot more strawberry. And to be honest, the bitterness on the finish of it is starting to make it feel very out of kilter. And it's kind of killing subsequent sips of it as far as the fruit goes because the fruit level is so low.
Yeah, there's just like not much going on.
Yeah. It's not a bad beer.
No, it's not bad
It's just not particularly good.
Yeah, like there's nothing offensive about it.
Well,
you think there's something offensive?
There is a lingering something on the end that's a little like dirty dish rag. You know what I mean? Like a little musty.
Okay, I'm going to go back. I'm going back to beer A.
Not a huge fan of that.
I still think it's supposed to be a sour.
Yes, I think it's supposed to be a fruited sour. I don't think it's a very successful execution of it, though. But we'll see. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just like some other style with just like fruit added, and that little bit of like tang that you're getting is just a natural from the fruit. That could also be the case. But yeah, I'm going back to A2. What do you think?
Yeah, it's good.
So after having B, it takes a lot of that citrusiness that we had on A away from it. And it's making it taste like a lot cleaner and crisper and has more of a snap to it. That one is a good one. I quite like that. Let me try B again. Let me try like a bigger gulp of B. Because sometimes that can change things. I get more of a fruit profile taking like a bigger gulp of it. But it's still not a ton.
Yeah.
And the mouthfeel is kind of watery, especially for what we're assuming is a sour. But we could be wrong. We'll find out. Anyway, do you know ratings you want to put for these?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You can go ahead.
Beer A, I'm going to give a 6.
A 6? Okay. Got it. And beer B?
4.
Okay. 4. Okay, so beer A, I'm going to give a 4. So that'll be an overall of 5. I think it's good. It's not like blowing me away super.
Yeah, for me,
because I'm also thinking about that Evolution White, and that I gave that a 5, and this is definitely just a little bit below the white. So yeah. Well, let me get another sip real quick.
I want to save.
I'm second guessing. Actually, it is pretty good. I am gonna go a 5. I think it is on par with that Evolution White. So 5.5 overall. So tying the Evolution White from the last episode. And then you gave a 4 to B. I'm going to go a 3. I'm not... Like, it's not terrible. It's not, like, super offensive. I'm not drinking it and being like, wow, this really sucks. But it's not that good. So 3.5 overall. So obviously, B is the loser. Do you want to do beer reveal or A?
I'll do A.
Okay, so I'll reveal the loser with an overall of 3.5 for the episode is Mobtown Brewing. This sucks because we just had a Mobtown beer recently. that we liked. Now, this is interesting. Strawberry Pickin' Pink Lemonade Shandy. So it's so I was on the right path when I was talking at the very end. This could be not a sour. So that was accurate. This is a shandy. It's 4.7% alcohol. So it's literally probably a lager with strawberry juice or puree.
I'll tell you
added.
what, like knowing what it is and having it again, I think they did a good job with it.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. I think it tastes exactly like what they were going for.
I like the fact that it's 4.7%. Pink lemon. I don't know about the pink lemonade though. What do you think?
I feel like I feel like I'm getting it more because I know what it is.
I mean, like I said, it's not a bad beer. Like, it's not a bad beer. But it says Belgian style blonde is the base with lemonade and strawberries. I think maybe they should have just done the strawberries. I don't know. I think maybe just the strawberries. But they do have extra information, which I appreciate. The malts were Premium Pilsner, Vienna, Honey Malt, and Carafoam. And the hops are Warrior and Raquel. And then they list adjuncts, which obviously lemonade and strawberries. I'd be interested to know what lemonade they use. They use Country Time lemonade, or did they make their own? They squeeze their own lemons. So are you thinking that it's better than a 4 now for you?
No, still going to be a 4. But I think knowing what it is, I think they did do a good job, and I can see why people would like this beer.
Yeah, I mean, I can see why people like it because it's kind of fruity. It's low in ABV. It's kind of light.
It's different.
Yeah, it's different. I mean, yeah. But I really liked their On Deck that we had not long ago, which I think we had on the podcast. Yeah, we did have on the podcast. Their On Deck was their springtime lager. That was really good. Okay, so you get to reveal the winner. Overall 5.5. Oh, a brewery we've had on here quite a bit lately.
Crooked Crab.
Nice.
Uno Mas. It's a cerveza with lime.
Oh, it's like a Mexican lager of theirs. With lime? Oh, I guess that's where that lemon I was talking about on the...
And Crooked Crab's out of Odenton, Maryland. And these are all 12-ounce cans.
Okay. I see where that's lime now. The actual, clear lime characteristic of it is pretty buried.
And it's 4.8%.
A 4.7 and a 4.8. Nice. Yeah, this is a good one. I mean, this kind of goes with what I have been saying about Crooked Crab is they have good beers.
Yeah.
We do quite enjoy their stuff. And this is a style we haven't had from them. We've never had a lager from them, right? I don't think so.
I don't remember.
So it's cool that now we've experienced a lager from Crooked Crab.
Yeah.
Super awesome. Because typically we've just been getting their Toastma Oats, Oatmeal Stout, and their Punchline Sours. Yeah. So that's, it's good to expand your horizons.
Yeah.
Which, in a sense we are because we're trying more things from that particular brewery, but we also have had a lot of Crooked Crab on recently, so not expanding our horizons at the same time. But yeah. Anyway, this was a good time. Not sure where we're going to go from here episodes-wise. Maybe Brewery Society Beers episode, maybe a currently drinking, because we do have some beers that we picked up recently that we want to talk about, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But regardless, I appreciate everyone coming on this journey with us. And yeah, until next time.
Keep it brutal.